Hi, this is Ace Frehley. I'm up here doing the Howard Stern show early in the wee hours of the morning to promote the new movie that's coming out on video today, which is the 29th of March, January, February, March, yeah. And the movie's called Remedy, and I play a heroin dealer in it.
Now you've never been up here before.
No.
What are you expecting?
It looks quite accommodating.
A little nervous, or
Nah.
how you feel before you go in?
I don't get nervous at this shit. I've been doing it too long.
You ready?
I'm ready to rock when you are. Or when Howard is.
Ace Frehley is from Kiss. I don't really know that much about Ace Frehley. Sal's the guy who knows everything about Ace Frehley. He's the guy who said, hey, you got to get Kiss in here. Ace Frehley.
Well, I know the name. That's about it.
Yeah.
That was one huge band, man, in the 70s.
And I know Ace isn't in the band anymore, and I think he hates Gene Simmons. So that's always fun.
Okay.
Anyway, here's Ace. He's in a movie called Remedy.
Gary's busy doing the show, man.
Now available on DVD.
How are you?
I hadn't heard of that.
Ace Frehley. There he is. Oh, no, that's Chuck Zito. That ain't a...
Wait a minute. I know that guy. Hi there.
Hey, Ace. How you doing? Hey, Chuck.
Why is Chuck in here?
Why is Chuck in here? I don't know. I don't, this is a surprise to me, but Chuck is always welcome.
Of course he's welcome. I'm just wondering if Ace feels unsafe.
Ace, were you afraid that I could beat you up and you have Chuck as your bodyguard here today? Is that what's going on? How are you, Ace?
Kidding me?
How are you, Ace?
I'm wonderful.
Good to see you. Hi, Chuck. How are you?
Oh, yeah.
All right. You boys are in a movie?
Yeah.
What movie is this? Remedy.
Remedy.
I don't know.
Now, what is that about?
What is that about, Ace?
It's about choose your own poison, you know. It's about, decadency in New York City.
Oh, I know all about that.
The drug scene, you know.
Really?
I play a heroin dealer.
No kidding. I can't see you as a heroin dealer.
Yeah, neither could I, you know.
I'm a police captain.
Is that true?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
I play
funny.
Captain Sally.
I can't believe that. You as a police
I'm a
captain.
police captain. A little change.
Yeah, you've
Like I am
switched
today.
over.
Ace, you're in. Are you in Kiss or not? I don't know that much about Kiss. I'll be honest with you, but I know everyone's a big fan. So what's going on here with this Kiss stuff?
I'm presently not touring with them.
And you hate Gene, right?
No, I love Gene.
Oh, come on, man!
Why
Don't
aren't
do
you
this to
touring
me.
with them then?
Chuck, does he hate Gene?
Not at all.
Yeah, yes, he does.
No, I don't. No,
I know he stuck to his guns because he said that he's not going to open for a band that he used to open for Kiss.
Yeah, but what happened? Aerosmith and you guys went out on tour.
Right.
And you said, the way it was explained to me anyway, and tell me if I'm wrong or right, you said, hey, man, I ain't opening up for Aerosmith.
Yeah.
Aerosmith can open up for us.
Mm-hmm.
And you told that to Gene.
Right.
And Gene said, hey, you can get out of the band.
That's okay.
And that's it. That was the end, huh? You don't care.
Well, I'm part of the family, and but as of last couple of years, I'm just kind of focusing on me and working on a CD.
Can you get paid by Kiss still, or is it like the whole thing over?
No.
You can't? You don't get part of the merchandising? You're an original?
Yeah, I always get part of the merchandising.
You do?
From now till time
Memoriam.
Right. Whatever that word is.
Yeah,
what is that word?
Hey, Ace, explain something to me with the whole business thing, though. Do you think Gene puts out too much Kiss stuff?
Well, they have a tendency to go overboard with merchandising.
Right.
Is that just Gene, or does the whole band, or, is Paul in on all that stuff, too?
Paul's involved, but Gene's the one that kind of...
He's the mastermind.
See, I feel like in that band, if you don't, do what Gene says, you get screwed.
Well, we've had our run-ins, but, no hard feelings.
Is it Gene's band? I didn't know that.
I don't know whose band it is. I thought it was Ace's
right.
band, actually.
Well, some people think that still.
Right? Isn't it supposed to be your band, Ace? Didn't you? I don't even know the history of Kiss, but didn't you start Kiss or something?
No, actually, Paul and Gene did.
Oh, they did.
All right.
Well, we all did. I mean, it wasn't Kiss until I joined.
Right.
Before that, it was Wicked Lester.
Wicked Lester. That would not have made it.
No, I didn't think so.
Did you come up with the name Kiss?
No, Paul did.
Paul did.
I wanted to call it another four-letter word.
Now, did you come up with your own makeup?
Yes.
Does it bother you now that somebody else is wearing it?
No, because I still get checks.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful.
Yeah, but you hated the makeup. Like, you described that you fell asleep one time with the makeup on. I have a whole bunch of notes on you. You described that you fell asleep with the makeup on, and you woke up, you had an allergic reaction to the goddamn makeup, and you were, like, sick of the whole goddamn makeup thing, right?
Well, after a while, it became like, you know, a nightmare.
Yeah.
So were you the one who wanted to get rid of the makeup at a certain point?
Not really. I was just tired of the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
It wasn't just, it was touring, it was working with the same people, it was the same button pushing.
Isn't it funny, though, like, every kid in the world grows up thinking they want to be in KISS or some rock band, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
isn't that
like a huge rock band.
Like, isn't that your thing? Like, oh, man. For me, it would be like, that would be the ultimate rush. But then once you do it, like, I talk to tons of musicians, and they're like, you know what, man? It ain't that great.
It's a drag.
Well, one day I was sitting in my estate in Wilton, Connecticut, and I started reflecting on my life and my career, and I said, is this it? You know, I mean, is this it? And
it was.
And I started going, you know, maybe I got to go somewhere else. You know, that's when I kind of embarked on a solo career, you know, but then I dealt with my own demons, you know, and that derailed me for a while. But,
What
you know,
demons?
Yeah, what'd you have? What were you addicted to? Heroin or something? What'd you get? The coke? What was your thing?
You name it.
Chuck, you don't do drugs, right? You never did drugs.
Never did.
Never did that. How'd you avoid that?
Smoked, never drank, never took a drug in my life. Never smoked a joint, nothing.
Yeah. That's why you can kick people's ass. It's the truth.
Yeah, you got to realize, KISS has been out 30 years.
I know. You did enough of it. Although, hey, it paid the bills pretty good.
Yeah, you're sitting in your estate reflecting.
That's right.
That's better than a cardboard box.
That's right.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Where do you live? Connecticut, and where else?
Westchester.
Westchester.
Oh.
Were you married now?
Yeah. And I have a beautiful daughter, Monique.
You happy? You don't seem happy. You seem sad.
What, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I'm
You
one
seem
of the
bummed
happiest
out.
guys in the world.
Are you really happy?
Yeah, I just didn't want to come here and talk about KISS.
Why not? What the hell else are we going to talk about? That's 30 years of your life.
I came here to promote a movie.
Well, I mean, come on. What are we going to say? You were in KISS, bro. Yeah. This is it. This is big. Right, Chuck?
Yeah, it says, it's been out 30 years. They still sell out all kinds of arenas.
That's right.
So, but I love Ace sticking to his guns. He wouldn't open for a band that opened for them.
Well, why couldn't it be that Aerosmith opened for you some nights and then you opened for them some nights?
You know.
You had too much pride, man.
It wasn't pride. It was I didn't want to do the tour for more than for several reasons. You know, I just you know, it was time to move on.
Was the sex great all those years or what, man? Give it to me.
What do you think?
I think it was unbelievable. Twosomes, threesomes? How many chicks did you have all at once? Share with me, please.
I'd rather not talk about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you have to share those girls with Gene?
Did you ever have to share with Gene? I mean,
If Gene did somebody, I stayed away.
smart man.
Hey, Howard, you ready for this one? Ace's manager wants him to leave.
What?
Why?
He doesn't want him talking about this stuff.
About what stuff?
I don't know.
The KISS stuff?
Oh, it's a shame. Well, let's give you a plug at least for your movie.
Jeez.
I'd like to give you that. Ace Frehley and Remedy, now available on DVD. If I've offended anyone, I'm sorry.
It's not my movie. It's just a movie that I did 2 years ago.
All right. Well, hey, hey, I don't want to
Maybe
bum your
everything
manager
you say
out.
is wrong.
Maybe we're saying something wrong. I don't know, Ace. I'm sorry.
Well, you know, I came on this show with the premise that I was going to promote a film with several other people.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that.
Where are the girls
Chuck's
from
my man. Chuck's my man, and you know I'm always happy to see Chuck. So.
Thank you.
Where are the girls from
Always happy to be
Remedy?
here.
Yeah. How you doing,
Girls
Chuck?
from
You all right?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm just finished a couple of movies.
I heard you retired from the Hells Angels.
Yes.
How many years?
After 25 years.
Right, 25 years.
9 years ago, I quit. So.
You know, does it feel weird not to be in?
Yeah, it's a little weird after 25 years, but...
But those guys are still your bros, right?
Oh,
There's
yeah,
no hard
still,
feelings.
Still my feeling, yeah. Still friends.
Right.
We're still friends. We
It's not like it's not like a Gene Simmons kind of thing.
No,
Oh, no, we don't talk?
Yeah, right.
There's me and Gene are friends.
I know. I'm just kidding. I'm teasing you, man.
Now, let me ask
But
you.
the manager wants us to stop.
No, I want to ask Chuck something.
Oh, Chuck,
Sure.
you can ask.
Chuck
Chuck's
was
all
in the
right.
bathroom when Ralph got beat up. At
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, help
You know,
us
it's
out with that.
amazing. People thought I did that, and I knew that was going to happen.
I got emails saying that Ralph got punched out at Scores, And then this guy wrote me an email saying that he saw you in the bathroom with Ralph, and Ralph was bleeding, and they thought that you were in the middle of beating up Ralph.
So they ran home.
So they ran home.
It was amazing because people did come in. They saw that. It's the wrong room. And I'm standing. He's holding his face. He's bleeding.
Did he deserve to being punched out?
You know what, Howard? I don't even know what happened. I saw him afterwards, and I saw him when he was holding his face. I said, what happened? He said, some guy just punched me in the face. And I said, for what? He goes, for nothing.
Right.
I say, hey, Ralph, people don't get punched in the face for nothing.
Right.
So then I went in the bathroom, made sure he was all right, and it was funny because I'm there, and people see my presence. All of a sudden, they see this guy bleeding. They say, uh-oh, I'm getting out of here.
You're lucky you didn't get arrested.
Yeah. That's what I thought the next thing was. But and then Ralph goes to me, he goes, oh, I thought you had my back. I said,
yeah, right.
Ralph, if somebody's jumping you, I'll have your back, but you got to fight your own battles.
Right.
Right.
So,
if you start something, you got to finish it, right?
Of course. Or if you get hit, at least hit back.
Guys hang out with Chuck, and they think that they're safe from everything.
Right. Yeah, everybody's got to stay away from me because Chuck's got my back.
Chuck's not going to jump in.
Yeah.
Chuck's got enough problems being Chuck.
You're exactly right.
All right, well,
listen.
listen.
Look, I clean up good, right?
This
is for you, Robin.
Very good.
You used to, because last time I was here, you said you coming naked. You hardly wear any clothes. So I'm in a suit today, so it's a big change. I clean up good.
You look good, man.
He comes in a suit, and I wear the motorcycle jacket.
Yeah, isn't that,
Go figure.
Yeah, figure that one out. Chuck, good luck with everything. Ace, good luck with everything,
Thank
man.
you, Howard.
Thank you.
RemedyTheMovie.com. I'll go find out what it is I did to piss off your manager.
You didn't do anything.
Thank you, Robin.
You're quite welcome.
Come on.
Are you comfortable?
I'm fine.
I didn't stay if you want.
The manager says he's upset.
Yeah. He wants to pull him
The
out.
manager
again.
says I'm upset?
That's what he just said.
No.
He's crazy.
Upset.
Anyway,
I would stay. You can stay.
I'm not gonna push anybody.
I hope not.
Right. What is it, Gary?
Now
You're right.
Yeah.
The manager says that you're here to talk about the movie, not about anything about Ace.
Oh, I was interested in Ace, but okay.
I said, listen, I love Ace, but I'm not doing his infomercial.
No, yeah, well, I mean, I love Ace, too. I'm enjoying being with Ace. But
When you talk to Ace, you got to get the whole Ace package, and you talk about what he's doing, not just about the movie.
That's right.
Of course, we can only talk so much about the movie. It's Remedy, and we're both in it.
Chuck knows.
Well, you know, the whole idea is that you make Ace so intriguing, people want to see what he did in the movie.
That's right.
Of course. He has a bunch of fans downstairs. He got out of the car, and he just kept doing autographs and pictures.
Can Sal come in and say a quick hello, Howard?
All right, is he in full makeup?
Retarded as ever.
All right, let's take a look. This is Sal, one of your biggest fans. He's dressed up as you.
I saw him in the bathroom.
Look at him. Sal,
He's wrapped in tinfoil.
why are you in tinfoil?
Ace really, well, this is the Love Gun outfit that I put together.
Right.
At Dwayne Reed.
You're a super fan.
Yeah.
Right.
Ace, I got my butt kicked in by Puerto Ricans in the 4th grade by dressing like you in Brentwood. I grew up in Brentwood. And you know what? From that day forward, I still dress like you. I don't care. You were worth it. You changed my whole life. I think you're incredible.
Wow.
Ace is the real rebel of rock and roll. Gene is, in my opinion, just a bloodsucker looking for money. Paul is like the Ralph of the band, leave it at that. Peter is a god-awful drummer, in my opinion. And Ace is the only guy. Ace was the only fiber of Kiss, man. He wrote Parasite. He wrote Cold Gin, which Gene whored out the lyrics. It should have been you singing it like you do when you do it solo. Right. And instead, they just, they take this guy, they prop him up on stage, they throw a couple of bucks down his throat, and then they throw him out, and they always badmouth him behind his back. It's bullcrap, man.
Ace.
You're the reason why Kiss happened. You are Kiss.
What do you think of what he says? You agree? You disagree?
He's entitled to his opinion, you know.
You see, you start smiling when he says these things.
You know what? It's really hard to take a compliment from a guy dressed in tinfoil.
When his tinfoil is falling off.
All right, we're going to take a break. I want to thank Chuck Zito, the great Chuck Zito, Ace Frehley for coming by. And for more information, go to RemedyTheMovie.com.
Ace, what'd you think of that dude?
Very flattering. Quite flattering. I'm always flattered when people dress up like me. I mean, I created the character. It's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful thing.
All right.
I thought it was going pretty well, to tell you the truth.
I know. What happened? Your manager didn't want you talking about that stuff.
Whatever.
Well, I guess
They're up front.
they couldn't be here, so if they couldn't be on, they didn't want to go on. Who knows? I thought it was going well. So we could have stayed.
Look at this guy. He never ages.
All right, boys. Well, thanks for coming down.
Hey, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Thank you for having us.
We'll see you next time.
All right, take care.
Ace, I know you're a big prank call fan, so here's some bootleg prank calls maybe you want to take on the road. I know you like that stuff.
Oh, this is like
jerky boy.
for
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, Sal, you got to meet Ace. How did it feel?
Felt awesome.
I've been an Ace fan since I was 4 years old. I have every Kiss album. I know every Kiss fact. I know what Ace eats. I know when Ace sleeps. I know when Ace poops. I know everything. And you know what? I got my butt kicked when I was a kid from these Spanish kids because they thought I was satanic dressed as Ace. And now what? Look at me now. Who gets the last laugh, huh? That's right, baby. Woo!
You stumble now.
That's the Ace stumble. Years and years of practice, baby. Nice.
All right, you loser. Take off your makeup and the crowd.
Who gets the last laugh now, huh?
We do.
I feel like I'm in the band Kiss, and we just broke up. I don't know, man. It was
That
weird.
was funny.
Yeah. I wanted to interview Ace about his years in Kiss, but the guy from the whatever that movie is was busy.
No, it was Ace's manager.
Oh, Ace's manager was saying, well, we don't want you talking about Kiss. And I said, well, okay, then let's not talk. I don't know. I mean,
What else are you going to,
I'm not looking to bum anyone out.
Remedy we're going to talk about?
No, he didn't want you talking about Kiss, Howard. He just didn't want you to say anything that was perceived as negative with Ace and Kiss.
Oh, well, the history is negative.
The guy's not in the band anymore.
How could it be positive?
There was a reason he left.
And then there was this weird thing. Ace seems like a real nice guy, by the way. But then Sal came in and asked Ace if he wanted to take pictures with Sal.
Well, actually,
with Ace's camera.
No, what started the whole thing was Sal rushed over to him when you were talking to Chuck and started asking him Kiss questions. You know, like the things about the band that only a super fan would know.
Yeah.
And Ace completely ignored him. And then in the middle of Sal's question, he said, take my camera and take a picture of me and Howard. Sal was in the middle of a sentence.
Yeah.
And he just interrupted and said, take a picture of me and Howard. And so he did that. And then Sal somehow got the idea that Ace should want a picture of him dressed as Ace in the band
He
with
goes,
Ace.
you want a picture of me standing next to you, don't you? And then Ace was like ignoring him, and then he goes, you want a picture? He wouldn't let go of it. And I go, Sal, why does Ace want a picture of you?
And then he gave you the camera to take the picture.
So then Ace said, all right, take a picture of me with the guy. And I went, I don't know how to work your camera. And
It was crazy.
It was crazy.
Why would Ace want a picture of you two together? Me and you, with your camera. I thought you wanted to take a picture of me.
Why would you?
I don't know. No, I'm just. I'm telling you, you're a little nervous. I'm sorry. I don't mean to bother you. I'm sorry. I apologize. Thank you. All right. You sure you want to? Not the first one. You do it. I will do it. Do it again. I got it. I got it. I'm looking at it. Take one more. Finger and all. Thank you, Ace.
Is Sal retarded?
Yes, he is. I determined.
And then he goes, I'm so sorry. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Dude, are you retarded or what?
Howard, I swear.
You scare me.
I was being polite. I'm a big Ace fan. This is a moment that doesn't happen every day.
Yeah, but dude, you
aside
work on
from
a
you-
show. Hold it.
All right.
You work on a show. We're into you. You can't walk in here and hound the guests.
I know.
And then say to the guy, don't you want a picture of me with you? Why would he care about having a picture? No offense. I mean, you're a great guy, but who wants a picture
He
with you?
didn't want to talk to you. He made that obvious.
Well, Judge Judy, can I explain?
Yeah.
Because I think I'm the only guy in history that came forward on a public forum like this and said all those things about those band members that Ace doesn't really like to do.
So you think that Ace wants a picture of you because of that?
A combination of that and the makeup I was wearing.
You're really mental.
I don't see it.
You're mentally ill.
I don't see it.
You were the guy clearly was not interested, and then you kept it up. The guy didn't want a picture of you, Sal.
He didn't want to be near Sal. He wanted Sal to go away.
Well, maybe you weren't
right. You weren't picking up on that.
Yeah, I didn't, and I didn't want him to hand you the camera. I felt awful because I thought you were.
But you were being a pain in the ass.
I
just say hi to the guy. Leave him alone.
I said hello. He handed you the camera. I wanted him to hand it to Gary.
The man had walked away from you.
He couldn't get away from you. He was avoiding you. He wouldn't answer any of your questions. And then you say to him, don't you want a picture of me and you?
Yeah.
With your camera. And the guy's not even answering you. I'm watching the whole thing.
Right.
And then you turn to him again. Ace wants a picture of me with him. Ace, don't you want a picture of me?
I'm his freaking #1 fan. He should. I mean, he took one.
Sal,
I know.
you're mentally ill.
Whatever.
Trust me.
I don't
I
see
know
it.
mental illness. You're mentally ill. He should want a picture of you because you're his #1 fan.
Did you notice him blowing you off? You never noticed.
I noticed because Robin started cackling like a hyena in the background.
Artie, did you ever see anything like that?
No, I haven't.
I went up.
Sal, you realize how you're talking right now? You're talking like a stalker. You're his #1 fan, so he.
Jason had already taken a picture of Sal and Ace. It was over. The moment was over. Sal couldn't let go.
No, you need one with your camera, he
I'll
said.
tell you one thing, Howard.
He goes to Ace Frehley, who took out his own personal camera to take a picture with me. He goes, don't you want a picture with me?
In your camera, not in Jason.
Yeah, right. And then he goes, you want a picture with me?
He came out
and I said to Sal,
you know how many people?
Sal, why does he want a picture with you? I mean,
I'll tell you
how
why.
many times do you think Ace Frehley's taken pictures with guys in Kiss makeup?
I mean, come on.
I'll tell you
He
what.
probably has 5 million books of that crap.
He'll come home today. He'll say to his friends, "Hey, I took a picture with Sal dressed as me."
I'm sure he's going to remember your name.
The guy didn't remember his own name. He remembered Sal.
Yeah. What can I tell you?
You are really odd.
What was the question you were trying to ask him?
Sal, you think he's going to say to his friends, I took a picture of Sal dressed as me?
Yeah, he does. He was saying to him, you're going to want to pay. He said, no, he didn't even
You
ask
want
him.
this.
He says, you want a picture of me. I couldn't believe what was going on in here.
I just
But
felt
what
that
did you ask him?
I said, "Hey, Ace, I'm a huge fan of yours. I dolled myself up today for you." I go, "What do you say, me and you take a picture?" And then he goes, he turned around with you behind me. He goes, "Take a picture of me and Howard." And then
So what does that say to you?
It says that he's, he has that rock and roll ego, which I can...
No. It says he doesn't care about taking a picture with you with his own camera.
Right.
Well, you should kiss my ass. He's the freaking reason why I'm here to begin with. I'm the one who pitched the son of a bitch. Give me
But
a
he
break.
doesn't know that.
Yeah, I know. Well,
You got to act professionally around
I
here.
know, and I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
You're an effing stalker.
I've been here for 6 months. I never, ever crossed the line. I was just politely asking him for a picture. I'm very, very sorry, Howard. Have I ever asked you for a picture?
Did you give him a CD?
He's a... oh, wait a minute.
Listen to me, Sal. You got to make a choice. You want to be a super fan?
No, wait.
Go back to that life.
No.
You want to work here? That's another thing.
Howard, can
Did you give him a CD?
I gave him a CD, but not
What's
music.
the rule? Not
It's not
music.
Vertical Blue with stuff like that.
What did you give him?
He's a big fan of the Jerky Boy, so I gave him a prank call CD. He likes to take prank calls on the road.
Who's
Not
prank calls?
Not the radio shows.
Who's prank calls?
Ones I did in high school.
Okay, listen to me.
I would never, ever do that.
I don't want you handing anything to anyone without my knowledge.
Okay.
That's rule number 1.
Okay.
Rule number 1, no handing the guests anything.
Done.
I don't care if it's the greatest thing ever. I don't care if it's $1 million in gold bullion.
Okay.
I don't want you handing anybody anything.
I apologize.
I don't want you asking guys if they want pictures with you. It's retarded.
Okay.
You come off as retarded.
Can I say one thing, please?
No.
Okay.
You come off as retarded.
Okay.
Do you hear this?
I hear it.
You don't understand it, but I know you don't. You
Howard.
think that Ace Frehley really should have a picture of you in his camera.
I do.
So that he can show his friends that he took a picture with Sal, his #1 fan.
Sal, who works for...
I want you to watch a movie. It stars Jerry Lewis, Sandra Bernhard, and Robert De Niro.
Rupert Pumpkin,
Rupert Pumpkin.
The king of comedy.
And after you watch that, watch Misery.
Did you have Ozzy?
You should watch Gorillas in the
Did
Mist.
you have Ozzy Osbourne autograph your box set?
I did not ask for that. I did not ask
No, he
for
didn't,
that.
Howard. I saw that. Harvey Leeds is
Harvey
friends with him.
Leeds is good friends
All right.
of mine, and he did it as. And I'll tell you
Did
who
you
did.
ask Harvey
let
for
me
it?
bring up the Golden Child. I
Did you
can't bring
ask-
this up.
Did you-
Richard Christie asked for it, but we'll let that pass.
Did you ask Harvey for that? So you just threw Richard under the bus.
You bet your sweet ass I did. But he won't be called in here. Oh,
Wait,
no, Mr. Perfect.
You know what's funny? You said a line a couple of minutes ago. You said, I've never done anything strange or weird here. So we have like this whole list of things. Okay, first you spit on that girl, which you were living to do. Would you mind if I spit on you right now?
Not at all.
Oh, geez.
Oh, come on. Oh, Cammy. Oh.
You stalked guests earlier, and I had to stop you from doing that.
Stalked who?
When you first got here, you used to talk to the guests. I caught you talking to some guests.
John Stewart.
John Stewart in the green room.
Oh, yeah, where you started yelling at
Oh,
Jon Stewart.
yeah. Told him he sucked.
And then I remember there's a
Yeah,
couple.
what did he tell Jon Stewart? That he's not funny?
No, I said I loved him in Meet the Parents. I said I loved him in Meet the Parents.
Right, which
which was Ben Stiller.
Yeah, but you also criticized something.
Yeah,
he
one of
did.
his bits.
No, but saying
did
he
you
loved
say?
him, but saying he loved him Meet the Parents, Howard, was criticizing.
Right, but he
He's
said
not in-
something else.
Oh, right. He's not in me.
He's not in Meet the
But he was a good
That
sport
was great.
about it. He thought it was funny.
You were in Meet the Parents, right?
No.
You wasn't in
Think shittier.
Well, I thought you was in Meet the Parents. Is that him?
Sandler. Other Jew. Wrong Jew. Oh, no, Stiller. Ben Stiller.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This close.
But guys in the green room aren't here to be made sport of.
I know, and I haven't, Howard, that was my first week here. I haven't done that since.
No.
Everything you tell me, you have to give me credit, I follow through. Everything.
Sal, when are you going to start using your brain?
What?
You go up to Ace Frehley, the guy's trying to get away from you, and you say to him, you're going to want a picture of me.
Why would Ace want a picture of you two together? Because me and you, with your camera, I thought you wanted to take a picture of me.
Why was that?
I don't know. No, I'm just, I don't know. You're a little nervous. I'm sorry. I don't mean to bother you. I'm sorry. I apologize. Thank you. All right. You sure you want to take it? It's not the first one. You do it. I will do it. I'm do it again. I got it. No, I got it. I'm looking at it. Take one more. I didn't put the finger in all. Thank you, Ace.
I thought in makeup and everything, and
the guy would have asked for one if he wanted.
Don't you think Ace has 1,000 pictures of him without makeup on and guys with makeup on? I mean, that goes on all the time. The other weird thing you did was early on, and I know you played it off later as a joke, is when porn girls come in, Sal used to get these giant pictures of their private parts, and he wanted to know if it was okay if when they came out, could he have them autograph it? And I explained that probably...
I thought it was funny, but
No, that's not funny.
Okay.
I don't want you bothering the guests.
My thing is this: if a porn star,
I don't.
It's not funny.
Sal.
Okay, I hear you. I hear you.
What is it, Ronnie?
How many times have I asked you not to interact with the guests since you've been here?
What did you say, Ronnie?
How many times have I asked you not to interact with the guests since you've been here?
A lot, and I don't. He just makes sure that I don't, and I don't.
Because you're odd. You don't. You are odd guy.
Who do I love? Who do I cherish and look up to the most in the world? Do I break your balls? It's you.
No. Don't start kissing my ass to get out of this.
Your ass.
Listen to me.
I'm telling you, I'm sane.
Your thought process is off.
And that's another thing, Howard. I had it with him making those goddamn faces behind my back.
Who?
Gary.
What face
is not right. No. If you want to break balls, that's one thing. But when we're in meetings and stuff, and I'm pitching ideas, Gary rolls his friggin' eyes. That's what I'm mad about you.
Dude.
No, it's wrong.
I've never
it's
once seen Gary roll his eyes. No, he didn't.
From Fox to a pig, I said piece of trash to piece of ass, and Gary went... He does that to you all the time. Every time I chime in with my creative stuff.
I've never seen him do it.
Well, he's got.
And I don't do it.
Totally paranoid.
No, he does it all the time.
He's odd looking. He has big teeth.
And then he accuses me of having Parkinson's disease yesterday. Do I say anything? Do I break your balls?
Sal, you break my balls 24 hours a day.
Rabies?
Sal, you break his balls 24 hours a day. You make faces behind Gary when he's in the buoy office cam all the time. Are you insane?
Yeah, you have.
You are such a girl.
Sal has a weird thing.
He's totally out of control.
No. I don't mind. You want to break my balls now? You want to do it on the show, whatever, in the hallway.
Sal, how many times have you broken my balls when we're in here during a break?
You don't continue to make teeth jokes after the show?
Oh, my God.
This is how the show works. That everybody
this how it works in your
piles up on you, and you don't get a word in. I'm always the loser. I'm always thrown under the bus. I'm saying in a private meeting, Gary, you look at Howard and roll your monkey eyes like I'm an idiot.
It doesn't happen.
He does it all the time.
You're paranoid.
He's a conspiracy
I swear to God,
have you ever seen him do it, Richard? I've never once seen Gary roll his eyes.
The good girls here now. The good girls.
Listen, if somebody said they saw me do it, I'd like to hear it. I don't believe I do it.
Doug, do you ever see that? You're a pretty honest guy. I've never seen Gary roll his eyes.
No, you know, Sal, you know I'm your buddy, but you do this more to Gary than Gary does this to you.
That's fine. And
you're very hypocritical right now.
No. Gary, you can do whatever you want to me. I don't care. You throw me under the bus every day. I'm fine. But when I'm in a private meeting with Howard writing for this show, and I pitch him something,
when do you set the rules?
Disrespectful. It's disrespectful for him to make a face.
You go behind his back all the time.
You have stood behind me. Yes, you have. You stood behind me while I'm pitching stuff to Howard, put up stupid hand signals, made fun of me, and interrupted me in the middle of talking and said, "Oh, Mr. Chopper."
I'm telling you, he doesn't do that.
I don't.
You're paranoid.
There's a difference when somebody does it personally.
But we're saying that he doesn't.
Howard hasn't seen it.
Nobody's seen it.
I've never once seen it.
I would never
once see it.
Yesterday, when we were talking about the Bally's game.
And besides that, don't walk up to the guests and say, "Don't you want a picture of Sal?"
I won't.
Ace Frehley doesn't care about you.
Good. And apparently you don't either now. I mean, I'm getting killed.
See, this is how
Sal.
you know Sal is so.
Now it's poor me.
Yeah.
No, it's not poor me.
You've got to learn.
He's on suicide watch for a week now.
Yeah,
really?
I'll just smell your breath and drop dead in 5 seconds.
You're going to have a heart attack, Sal, I swear. You freak out about everything.
What is the strange competition between you and Richard?
Big time. Oh, yes, it is, and it's very
Sal
odd.
Thinks I'm out to get him. He thinks I'm like,
and he thinks you're the favorite guy.
Yeah,
right.
He thinks
I'll tell you what.
You're gay.
I'll tell you what.
He's not
when we had the beauty pageant,
yeah,
Mr. Know-It-All, everybody came in here. Oh, and here's Dan the parody man, a guy we just hired. He walks in. And here's Richard Christie, a guy who's been writing for the show for a year. And what was my introduction? And here's Sal the stockbroker. I'm not a writer of the show. I'm not part of it.
Oh, my
He's crazy. This goes on all day.
Sal, you're going to give yourself a heart attack, I swear.
I'm just saying, those little
leave
things.
the room. You're embarrassing yourself. You're a girl.
Yeah, you really are.
I'm just
Girl,
saying.
go get that Operation Siobhan guy. Maybe get 2 for 1. Get out. You're a psychopath.
All right, I'm just telling you.
Put on the wig. Put on a blonde wig.
Things.
Yeah.
No,
Sal, you should start
on the
smoking
girl.
weed or something. Calm down.
Howard, can I tell you something?
yeah.
I've seen like several times, and Sal, you can attest to this. Sal and Richard will start to talk about a bit, right? And then Sal will get, focus in on who had the idea for the bit first. And Richard will go, I did. And then Richard is the funniest guy in the world. Richard goes, he never gets angry. He never gets worked up. And Sal gets himself into like a heart attack mode, like he is now. He's like, that was my bit. And Richard goes, I got to tell you, I had the idea first. And the less that Richard gets upset, the crazier Sal gets.
I know.
Again,
I love Sal. I worry about him. I really do. I worry about you, Sal, because you're a great guy, but you bring this on yourself. You put these ideas in your head that everybody's out to get you, and everybody's not.
Why don't you just Lennon and McCartney it? All ideas you guys came up with together.
I don't do that
Why
with
don't
the
you let
ideas,
him-
Howard.
You do.
It's Gary
You
just
do,
breaking my
Sal.
Come on, guys, come in here and help me. You've seen the arguments start in the office.
There are
Come
so many
on.
things that I do.
Sal, it doesn't matter. You're both doing great.
Right, do I say
The
it's
only
mine
thing
anymore?
you're doing wrong.
You say it
is
to everyone
don't-
but
You
Howard.
don't know how to behave.
All right, I'll behave. I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm trying.
But Sal won't tell you because he's too embarrassed. He'll tell everyone else, that was my idea, that was my idea.
No, that's bull
You get
crap,
like that.
Howard. You're a liar. You're a complete liar.
I really try not to get in the middle of this whole thing, but
Then don't get out of here.
there's definitely an argument on a daily basis between these two over who
Richard and
created it,
Sal.
who came up with a certain idea, who came up with the idea to call this pizza place as opposed to that pizza place.
But
and
is it-
Sal is the one that goes crazy.
Listen, Sal's inappropriate. He went up to Jon Stewart and told him that his jokes were weak
Right. I knew it was a personal attack.
at some award show. And
That's what it was.
It was a personal attack. You got to stop. When Ace Frehley's here, you're a big fan. I understand that. You want to walk in during a bid, and we have a bid arranged, fine. But afterwards, don't come in and don't schmooze with the guests.
And tell Gary not to roll his eyes when I...
No. No, that's your paranoia.
Dude, I'm the
And you
producer.
don't
If
tell
I want
Gary
to show
what to do.
my ass to you, I will. I wouldn't disrespect you that way. But I think it's weird. I seem to have inherited my second stuttering John, who dictates to me how it works. I treat you with respect. I don't know what's in your head.
right.
I like you. I tell everybody that I like you.
Gary has, I'll give you this, Gary has weird faces, and they drive me crazy, but he's not doing anything intentional.
Well, they drive you crazy. Jesus. I swear that he rolls his freaking eyes.
He doesn't.
All right, fine.
You're
But listen,
paranoid.
I'm not asking for
All right,
anybody
goodbye.
to like me.
Repeat after me. I will think.
I will think.
That's it.
But not like Sal.
Yeah, think like a normal person.
And so, can I just say one more thing? I shouldn't have to say this, but we actually like you. And you should just know it. I don't know why you have this paranoia that everyone's out to get you.
The only
we
reason
like
you're
you.
here is because we like you.
We really like you.
Well, he's
I like
afraid.
you too. I like everybody. I just
He
want
thinks
to
we hired him because we hate him.
No, he's afraid that somebody else thinks Richard is funnier.
No, I don't think
Oh, yes,
that.
you do.
I
And
don't
you
think that,
think,
Robin.
wait a minute, come on, I'm going
Don't do your talk show, please.
Stop it.
Leave already.
And, and he feels
Yeah,
that he's not...
jury duty my ass yesterday.
Right. And he feels that he's not getting credit
That's not
for all of the
true.
work he does.
That's not true.
He's afraid that
All right.
Richard is the favorite
Okay.
son.
You know something
Richard
that
is the
Sal-
favorite son.
No.
He's also
You know-
the winner of the contest.
You know something
Yeah, because he
that
was in
Sal-
the band and he pushed the vote by 6%.
All right, let's end this.
See, did you hear that?
see, it's all
Did you hear that?
conspiracy.
I said Sal's the one. I said Richard's the one that won the contest. He goes, yeah, because he's in a band. He got all his fans. He pushed the vote by 6%. Like this is his theory about
fans?
everything.
You're psychotic. What's the difference? You're both working here.
Right. I love everybody. I love working here. I love the fans. You guys are painting a picture that I'm paranoid, and I'm not. But there are sometimes... He's a serial killer. That's what I'm telling you right now. Richard Christie's a serial killer. And mark my words, you know how the guy who said, the sky is falling, and everybody laughed and it fell? The sky is falling was Richard Christie.
Yeah, why am I like, why do you think that about
Why attack him?
Why
I'm
you
not
beating
attacking him.
You are. You just said he's a serial killer. And no one will listen
He's
to
got a serial killer comedic mentality. And what I mean by that is that he carries a smile, he's very polite, but deep down inside, he's giving it to you, in the back. And I'm telling you.
What makes you think that?
Because...
Bob, you're on the air.
Wow.
Hey, Sal. You suck.
You suck.
Richard Christie's definitely funnier than you.
I don't have a beef with that, sir.
You couldn't hold a light to him.
All right.
You know something funny that Sal does is we'll be in the
everybody I hire, it ends up being mental.
I know. What's going on here?
I don't know.
That's exactly what I was just thinking.
Like when you play one of me and Sal's bits, we'll be listening to it back in the office, and if somebody doesn't laugh, Sal notices and he gets angry. One day Artie didn't laugh at a phone call, and he goes, "How dare Artie not laugh at that? After all I've done for him."
All right, let's take a break. Yeah, Benji.
Just since everything's coming out, I want to make sure this is okay. After the interview, I ran out to give Chuck Zito my autograph.
All right, Benji. Thanks for adding that.
Another unfunny bit from Benji. All right, way to close the show.
Perfect timing, I would say.
Nice job, Benji. And that
Artie,
affected voice is
the only nice thing I